Solving a compound inequality. Now, this is going to be fun because you get to do two things at one time. And what more could you ask for in algebra than to get to do things more than one at a time? We've got solve and graph the following inequality. It's a compound inequality. Negative 3 is less than or equal to m minus 4, and m minus 4 is less than negative 1. So what we do is we solve simultaneously. We draw both lines down like this. We have to get rid of the 4, so we put positive 4 on all sides. That means we've got 1 is less than or equal to m, which is less than 3. And we come down here to graph and we write, where's the 1? Here's 1, less than or equal to, and the 3, less than, so it's open. And we connect them, and we've got our graph. Not so bad doing two things at one time, is it? All right, solve and graph. We've got negative 2 is less than 3y is minus 4, and less than 14. So let's go. We put our lines down the middle. We add 4 to both sides. Well, all sides, not both sides, all sides. That gives us 2 is less than 3y is less than 18. Now we have to divide by 3. See, the process is still the same, you're just doing it more than one time. So that gives us 2/3 is less than y is less than 6. So we come over here to the 6, put an open circle because it says less than. Come to 2/3, which is about right here, a little bit less than 1. And we've got our graph. All right, to earn a B in your algebra course, you must achieve an unrounded test average between 84 and 86 inclusive. You scored 86, 85, and 80 on the first 3 tests of the grading period. What possible scores can you earn on the 4th and final test to earn a B in the course? This, how do you get an average? Remember, how do you get an average? You add up the numbers and divide by how many numbers there were. Look for a key word in here. I believe I mentioned it to you earlier, the word between. Okay? Well, not in this video. In the previous video, I mentioned to you that when it's between, that means it's an and compound inequality. And you put the X in between the two less than symbols. Okay? So in this case, we put the unknown in between the two unknown symbols. We put the unknown between the two less than symbols. This says between 84 and 86. So it's going to be between 84 and 86. Inclusive means that it includes 84 and 86. So we put the or equal to. It says you scored 86 and 85 and 90 on the first 3 tests. What would you need to score? So you don't know what it is, so it's X. On the 4th test in order to earn a B in the course. So to get your average, you would add up these 4 and divide by 4 tests. So now we've got our compound inequality, and that wasn't too bad to write. So we've got 84 is less than or equal to 251 over 4. 251 plus x over 4 is less than or equal to 86. Now to solve that, we've got to multiply by 4 on all sides. That gives us 336 is less than or equal to 251 plus x is less than or equal to 344. Then we minus 251 and minus 251. And that gives us 85 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 93. So that means that you can score anywhere but from 85 to 93 and get a B in the course. All right, it's your turn. The acidity of the water in a swimming pool is considered normal if the average of 3 pH readings is between, keyword between, 7.2 and 7.8 inclusive. Remember, inclusive means it includes the 7.2 and the 7.8. The first two readings for a swimming pool are 7.4 and 7.0. What possible values for the should be third reading will make the average pH normal? This is just like the one we just got through doing. So remember, it says between 7.2 and 7.8. So let's set it up just a little bit here. We've got 7.2 between 7.2 and 7.8. And it says it includes. All right, now you finish setting it up. Pause the video for me, finish setting it up, and then come back. Okay, so we've got 7.2 is less than or equal to, and we want to get the average of the three readings. So it'll be 7.4 plus 7.0 plus the third reading. And you got to divide it by 3 because that's how many there are. So that gives you 7.2 is less than or equal to 14.4 plus x over 3. It's less than or equal to 7.8. Then we multiply by 3. And that gives, line. That gives us 21.6 is less than or equal to 14.4 plus x is less than or equal to 23.4. So now we go minus 14.4 and minus 14.4 and minus 14.4. So that gives us 7.2 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 9.0. Did you get that? I really hope that you did. Okay, what are the solutions of 3t plus 2 is less than negative 7 or negative 4t plus 5 is less than 1 and graph the solution? Now this is an OR one. So this one you don't do simultaneously, you do them individually. So this is 3t plus 2 is less than negative 7, and then you've got negative 4t plus 5 is less than 1. So we solve minus 2 and minus 2. 3t is less than negative 9. Divide by 3, divide by 3. T is less than negative 3. Then over here we come and we go minus 5 and minus 5. And negative 4t is less than negative 4. Look, now we have to divide by negative 4 and negative 4. And what do you do when you divide by a negative? You flip the direction of this inequality. So that gives us t is greater than 1. So we come down here and we graph. There's 0, negative 3, and 1. T is greater than 1. And t is less than negative 3. Okay? So the OR ones are just done like you normally would do. It's like doing two problems and graphing them on the same line. The AND ones you do simultaneously.